Welcome to Thoroughbred action from Gulfstream Park around Nicoletti. What a start of an exciting week. Of course, it's Kentucky Derby week. We got everything you need to have fun here, but we got a 9-race card right here on Thursday we're going to look at. We check out the track, we check out the weather conditions, and turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
The weather is beautiful, partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-80s, the main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. In the first race, scratch 2, Deborah Prophetess. Scratch 3, Ruth the Moabitess. Racing at Gulfstream. The two favorites were the first two to begin, but moving to take the lead is Drama. Up on the outside into second goes Willow Case. Back to third, that's Insta Purchase. Then Ripple ahead of Dare Greatly. The early trailer is A Rose for Skylar. The favorite is clear. Drama around the far turn. Drama free so far, 2.5 lengths in front. Willow Case second, Ripple is now third, Insta Purchase at the rail is fourth. A big gap materializes to Dare Greatly, and A Rose for Skylar is last. They run to the top of the stretch. The opening quarter was just 22-3. It's been a stroll at the park for Drama, who leads a quarter of a mile from home on top by 2. Willow Case is second, racing into third is Ripple. Trying to wind it up from the back is A Rose for Skylar. Dare Greatly is at the rail. They're on their way home, and a Willow Case tries to get Drama. Drama has the lead. Willow Case runs at her from the outside. Drama shortening up a touch. Willow Case with a late dive. Here's Willow Case surging at Drama. Willow Case, Drama. Willow Case getting up. Willow Case. I think it's Willow Case to the first wire, but it's very close. Drama was second, well clear of the others, I think, in 54-1. And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, Trumpetta went hunting an early advantage. Toku has speed. In fact, they're lining up for the early advantage. Perchance to Dream won't be far away. And It's a Chardonnay is on the move in the run to the first turn. It's Perchance to Dream who comes away with inside position and the lead as they complete the opening quarter. Racing into second, that's It's a Chardonnay. Back to third is Trumpetta. Toku's in the pink cap on the outside, and Metalita is at the rail. Back from there, Done Dirt Cheap, saving ground third last. It's Just a Game. Second last, Gray Lark, and Mama Maritza N is last of all, but there's not far from first to last, no more than 5 lengths. The opening quarter was just 24-4. Down the backstretch they go, less than 6 furlongs to run in the race. The leader now is It's a Chardonnay by a neck. Perchance to Dream is alongside in second, and traveling well on the outside is Toku into third. Trumpetta's a covered up fourth. Racing on her outside is Done Dirt Cheap. Metalita is at the rail. Trying to work between horses is It's Just a Game together with Gray Lark, and Mama Maritza is at the back. They went the half in 50 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's a Chardonnay has the lead. Toku to attack mode second. Trumpetta's now third. Slaloming through traffic, it's Just a Game getting into a joint fourth now. Up on her outside in Gray Lark. Dropping back is Done Dirt Cheap. They reach the top of the stretch. They went 3 quarters in 14-3, and they're on their way home. Toku, It's a Chardonnay, Trumpetta, and on the outside, Gray Lark. From behind the speed, It's Just a Game's going to have to angle again. Off the turn in the stretch drive. It's Trumpetta, an eighth of a mile from home, and 2 on top. To the outside, Gray Lark tries to go get her. It's Just a Game with a less than optimum trip through the final furlong, and Trumpetta has it won. It's Trumpetta and Edwin Gonzalez to win it by 3 in the end. Gray Lark was second from a troubled It's Just a Game third, well clear of Toku fourth in 147 flat.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Off in traffic, Akati King. Lace Up away the best. Auto has speed, and here's Blue Spearman moving out the rail. These three get acquainted. They're almost in line in the run to the half-mile point. They've opened 3.5 on Akati King, who is racing into 4th, passing an inside running Papa Cats, and the trailer is Federal Exchange. Half a mile from the wire, Blue Spearman has the lead. He's a half mile from home, and he's now a length and a half in front. Auto is second, Lace Up on the outside third. Still 5 to Akati King, who tries to get something going from 4th. Outside 5th, Federal Exchange, and Papa Cats is last. 22-3 for the opening quarter, less than 5/16 to go. Up front, Blue Spearman throws up the white flag as Lace Up is up to take the lead. Auto is second, dropping back Blue Spearman. Akati King is next. Then Papa Cats and Federal Exchange, they're on their way home. They went the half in 46-3, and they straighten for the drive. It's Lace Up who has put away Auto. He'll have to deal with Akati King, who wanders out in the center while putting a rally together. 1/8 of a mile to go, and here's Akati King down the center for Jaramillo, up to take the lead, and at 5-2 you can go collect. It's Akati King on the barn change to win going away. Federal Exchange with some good late work. He's up for second. Lace Up ran third in 1:12-4. And they're off. Max and FIFO off last. Here comes DePeach away quickly and reaching out for the early lead. Away into second is Paez. On the outside, Prince David, and from between, Showboat. Next, improving at the rail is Lao Wei. George's Important is toward the inside, and after the slow break, Max and FIFO is last. An easy lead for Leonel Reyes, and here comes DePeach to the far turn. They're 2.5 lengths in front of Paez, who's trying to go after the leader in second. On the far outside, it's Prince David. In between horses, Showboat. George's Important is along the rail, then Max and FIFO, and Lao Wei is last. 5/16 from home, 22-4 for the opening quarter. Here comes DePeach. He leads by a length and a half. Paez in between horses, asked to quicken. Up on the outside, Prince David. 3 wide, Showboat. Max and FIFO in the yellow. George's Importance at the rail. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Plenty of hopes here. It's Here Comes DePeach, an 1/8 of a mile out. Paez is between horses. On the outside, it's a late run from Prince David. Final 16th of a mile. It's still Here Comes DePeach in front. Paez, Prince David on the outside. Here comes DePeach. He's in front at 11-1. Prince David was second, Paez third, Max and FIFO fourth in 1:05-1. In the gate, they're off. Wanna Be Loved from the inside for Gone, and in the middle, Two Monarch. They're the first three to begin. On the far outside, Guiraud trying to get over in the run to the first turn. It's a gap of another 2 lengths. Toward the inside, Nostalgia Smile is third last. Dixie Preach is second last. And the late running For the Chief is last of all. They chase Guiraud, who's up and around traffic. It's Guiraud to have the lead by almost 2. Two Monarch is second. Moving up on the outside, Wanna Be Loved is now third. For Gone at the rail in fourth. White blinkers are For the Chief fighting the rating. Held up between horses. Nostalgia Smile just slammed on the brakes. Meanwhile, Dixie Preach elects a backstretch brush as he's on the move. The pace slows mid-race. 23-3 for the opening quarter. Guiraud has the lead. Two Monarch is second. Micah Husbands commits to an early move on Dixie Preach, who's out in the middle in third. Back to fourth is Frigone, together with Wanna Be Loved, then For the Chief, and Nostalgia Smile. They have less than half a mile to go. They went to half in 47-1, and they swing now to the far turn. Guiraud the target. Two Monarch is second. 3 wide. Dixie Preach third. Wanna Be Loved held up for a run for Paco. Got the rail. Frigone is on the move. Trying to follow him is For the Chief, and getting started, Nostalgia Smile. They run to the top of the stretch. Dixie Preach has the lead. Frigone got through on the rail and tries to fight on. A gap of 2.5 to Wanna Be Loved. For the Chief is at the rail. They're on their way home. Frigone fighting on. Dixie Preach on the outside. It's Frigone who has the lead. Dixie Preach is second. Wanna Be Loved and For the Chief are next, but Frigone is up to the task. Cipriano Gil for Amador Sanchez. Frigone, 3-length winner. Second is the gray Dixie Preach. Third, Wanna Be Loved, and fourth was For the Chief in 133-3.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
Off in the Preakness. And they're off.
Victor Espinoza with a lead by 6.
On the outside, they go on down to the finish. Affirmed and Ollie Dart. Here's the finish. Blue Sky Dive.
Oil Orbit is a rocket now.
She's simply above and beyond them.
Photo finish.
They're off. Not a good start for Fire Lee. Was a good start for National Secret, who heads off for the early lead with first-timer Lucky Old Sun moving to challenge. Macker tries to hold down the rail, and out in the middle goes El Goody in the run to the half-mile point. It's National Secret just in front. He's trying to work clear a bit. He's a length in front now. From the inside, it's Macker into a joint second. Lucky Old Sun in between horses. El Goody is out 3 wide. Then it's Replevin, each drawing closer within 4 lengths of the action. 3 better than Frosted Punk, and after a bad start, the trailer is Fire Lee. Around the far turn they go, and here's Perez on Macker. 2-path up to take the lead now. National Secret back to second. From between horses, Replevin looks to get underway. From the outside, Lucky Old Sun trying to wind it up from the back. Frosted Punk, they're on their way home. Macker turns for home, looking good. He's an eighth of a mile out with 4 lengths to hold. Replevin has rallied into second. Macker's still there. Replevin tries to gain ground late. 16th to go. Macker kept to his work. Replevin is second. He's gaining slowly, but slowly won't cut it. Macker in front. Macker to win by a length and a half. Replevin was second, 5 ahead of National Secret third. El Goody is fourth. Frosted Punk ran fifth in 104-3. they're off. Good start for the outside duo, Hurricane Nelson and Karemi Pass. Karemi Pass to the top. Hurricane Nelson out-sprinted early while racing in second. Moving out the rail, Great Lilo is on to challenge. Back him up is next. Meneses is after Con Compania to try to stay close. Moving out the rail, it's Shibwe, the one with no early speed. The trailer, Centro Delantero. They pass the half-mile marker and swing to the far turn. With the advantage, Great Lilo and Rajiv Mirage. Off the lead now by 3. Karemi Pass is now second. From the outside, Hurricane Nelson is there third. 3 wide into fourth, Con Compania. Dropping back is Back 'em Up. In between horses goes Shibwe and still well back to Centro Delantero. Less than 5/16 to run. Great Lilo the target. He has a big head start on the others. From between horses, Hurricane Nelson to the outside, Con Compania. He's charging to challenge. Shibwe is at the rail. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Great Lilo drifts way out in the center. Moving toward his inside, Con Compania tries to go get him. Hurricane Nelson destined for a minor placing. Final 16th of a mile, and Great Lilo is still in front. Con Compania, the one with a late push at the inside. Great Lilo slowing down. Con Compania trying to get to him. Photo finish! Very close on the money. It was either Great Lilo outside or Con Compania toward the inside in 1:11.3. They're off. And they're off. Great start. From between horses, Bring the Band Home gets the first call and goes looking for the early lead. Moving to him is stablemate Superquest. They're on the march together. Angled off the inside is XY Speed. He's in the white blinkers, and out in the center is Extendo. A gap of 3 more to Axthelm, racing outside of Reef Runner, and the trailer is Johnny Padres. To the far turn they go. Super Quest has inside position and the lead with 3/8 of a mile remaining. Extendo is second. Bring the Band Home is third. He's floating out XY Speed. 2 back to Reef Runner, underway in the blue colors for Bravo. 7 lengths off the lead. Then Johnny Padres and Axthelm at the back. 21 flat for the opening quarter. They arrive at the top of the stretch. From the inside, it's still Super Quest. At the rail, Reef Runner. Down the center, Bring the Band Home. Extendo with them. 4 chances here. 1/8 of a mile remains. Extendo has the lead. Bring the Band Home. Launching to him on the outside. Extendo digs. On the outside, Bring the Band Home. He's out of time. Extendo wins. Extendo turned back the challenge from Bring the Band Home with Reef Runner third. Axthelm fourth. 54 flat. We're set for a start. And runners away. Slow breaks for Starship Bella and Emissary. Quick start for Luna Luska, who's centaured for a clear early advantage. From between horses, Striver moves into second. Regalton on the outside. Away fourth is Liska Bianca. Veronica C. beaten for speed. She's better than 8 lengths off this loose leader. The two at the back are Starship Bella and Emissary. To the forward turn they go. It's Luna Luska who pushes her chips all in early. She's 6 lengths in front after a drilled quarter of 21-1. Luna Luska trying to run them away here. Leads by 6 lengths over Regalton in second. Striver is now third with a ton of pace ahead of her. It's Veronica Z who's in the red cap on the outside. Liska Bianca between off the turn. In the stretch drive, they're an eighth of a mile from home. Luna Luska trying to get home. Her strides are shortening. She's 4 lengths in front. Regalton is second toward the outside. Veronica Z, 16th to go. Regalton tries to go get Luna Luska. Luna Luska pleads for the wire, but she has a winning lead. Luna Luska gate to wire under Edwin Gonzalez. Regalton was second. It's Liska Bianca who's in a show photo with Veronica Z, and Striver to complete your high five in 57-4.
And that wraps up Thursday's card. We're back here on Friday with another 9-race card. And, of course, it's Kentucky Oaks Day. You can watch and wager both on the Oaks and the Kentucky Derby on both Friday and Saturday here. So should be a lot of fun. And mark this down on Sunday, mandatory payout in the Rainbow Six. So, boy, just got to be at Gulfstream Park.